himself, Ross Freeman. He's a freshman from Rincon, Georgia. Number 15 is Patrick Jackson from Cedar Key, Florida. He's one of the 10 freshmen. He scored 14 points last night. Number 20 is freshman Josh Hughes. He's from Jacksonville. Judah Hodges, number 21. He is a freshman from Blackshear, Georgia. Skylar Snook, he is a sophomore from Fort White, Florida. Shaquille Walker returns to the roster this year, a sophomore from here in Jacksonville. Rodney Robinson, a freshman from Gainesville, Florida. He wears number 24. Number 30, Stephen Branch, is a freshman from Windermere, Florida. Number 32, junior Brian Collier, he's from Orlando. The big man, 6'6" Andrew Bowman, a sophomore from Jacksonville, and rounding out the roster, number 44, Chris Brinson. He is a guard from Jacksonville, Florida. Marcus Vann is bringing the national anthem right now, and in about 60 seconds we'll be underway. So we'll pause here for 60 seconds and be back with Eagles basketball on the Eagles Radio Network.
For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free?
Yeah.
And the home
That's all right.
of the brave. And now for the starting lineup for the visiting Chargers. We have number 3,
Okay.
Trey Cook. Number 4.
Yeah, I can. It's just being drowned out by the music and the piano.
Number 20, Darius James. Number 21, De'Arius Senior.
Okay.
And now,
Yeah, I got my headphones are up all the way. All right, I'm ready.
We got number 1, Mark Stephenson. Number 2, Mark Stephenson. Number 3, Brandon Tucker.
Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. Marcus James in the starting lineup. We're just a moment or so away from tip-off on FM 91.7 The Truth and on YouTube TBC Eagles.
And Jeremy Bowles and Chip Bowles. The officials for tonight are Brett Mosley.
Eagles are about to play their second game of the season. 1 win, no losses, as we told you about during the pregame show. Game was started at 7:30 scheduled start time, but that ran long due to the women's game between these two schools, Southeastern Baptist College and Trinity Baptist College. Southeastern won that game 70-50. So the starters for Trinity Baptist College: Shaquille Walker, Andrew Bowman, Marcus Dixon, Brandon Tucker, and Marquise Duncanson. On the court now for Southeastern Baptist, wearing number 20 is De'Arius James. Number 21, De'Arius Hainyard. And we are underway at the opening tip-off. Wearing number 4, Glenn Grover. Wearing number 3, Trey Cook. And wearing number 5, Antonio Curry. That's a starting 5 for the Chargers of Southeastern Baptist College. Ball game just underway. The Eagles taking their time on the opening possession. They won the tip-off, and we're going to have a step out of bounds by Brandon Tucker as he tried to spin his way around his 2 defenders. Again, welcome to our listeners and our viewers on The Truth and on YouTube Live. Special welcome to those of you listening from the Laurel, Mississippi area. That's where Southeastern Baptist College is based. A three-point attempt from Darius Hinyard. That does not drop. Brandon Tucker on the other end attempts a three. That one hits off the rim. We are scoreless. This ball game only 1 minute in. Tom Murphy, our producer in studio for the radio station. Three-point shot off the glass by James. That one misses well wide to the right. Did not get the rim. Brandon Tucker on the rebound. Eagles work it down court very quickly. Shaquille Walker hits the first bucket of the game. It is a three, and the Eagles lead 3-0. Already a timeout for Southeastern Baptist College. That'll be a 30-second timeout. 18:43 left to go in the first half. 2 20-minute halves in men's college basketball. And in case you missed the introduction, Trinity Baptist College, members of the National Christian College Athletic Association Division II, South Region members. Southeastern Baptist College joining the South Region this season. Welcome to the South Region. You're going to play some very tough opponents. Pensacola Christian, Bob Jones University, Johnson University of Florida, Trinity College of Florida, all members of the South Region as well. Try to give you the schedule of the Eagles' upcoming games as we get an opportunity. I'm sorry I was unable to secure the upcoming schedule for the Chargers. This ball taken away by Brandon Tucker. Shaquille Walker. That ignites the crowd, and the Eagles have scored the first 5 points. That was very nearly a backcourt violation by Antonio Curry, but he kept the ball up front, and a short jump shot by Darius Hinyard. He's on the board. It's now 5-2. First ever radio broadcast for Trinity Baptist College Athletics. We've been live streaming on YouTube for the past several years. I'm Ray, Sports Bureau. My son Dean works the camera for YouTube. Tom Murphy in studio at the radio station. Dixon for three, and it's good. Check out Marquise Duncanson with that three-pointer. He is on the board. He led the Eagles with 18 points last week, tied for the game high. There was a gateway player who also scored 18. That is going to be the first foul of the ball game underneath the basket. It is Shaquille Walker, team foul number 1 as well. That is with 2 shots, I believe. Nope, on the floor, so inbound coming up for the Chargers. Trinity Baptist College, 1 win, no losses. This is the first game of the season for the Chargers. To the hole goes Hinyard, but it spins around and comes out, and the Eagles pull down the rebound. Marcus Dixon inside the paint, turnaround jump shot off the rim, loose ball in the corner. That is grabbed by the Chargers' Glenn Grover. Grover gives it up, working the perimeter. Now a three-point shot from the top of the arc, rebounded by Shaquille Walker. That one hit off the front of the rim. Eagles lead at 8-2. Ball game just underway, only a few minutes in, and we're going to have a foul. Foul called on Antonio Curry of Southeastern Baptist. That is his first. Team foul number 1 as well. 8-2, the Eagles lead. 24 seconds on the shot clock, 6:58 on the game clock, or rather 16:58. There's a three-point shot from Duncanson from the corner. It is good, his second in a row. Eagles up to a big lead early on, 11-2. Trinity Baptist, though, built up a 22-point lead in the second half last week. Their lead was cut down to 3 with 35 seconds left. They ended up with a 10-point win. Chargers work the ball up court, turnaround jump shot effort by James, though, does not fall. Duncanson brings it up court, dishes it off to Dixon, the senior's first attempt off the glass, no good. Ball batted around and now picked up near midcourt by Chavez Smith. Three-point shot for the Chargers, no good. That one spun around and came out. Chargers get the rebound. And we got a whistle out of bounds. Aquarius James picked the ball off the floor, stepped out of bounds in the process, and that's a turnover. Eagles already leading 11-2. 16 minutes left in the half right now. That's Duncanson over in the corner. A good, long, hard pass to Dixon, and he'll be called for the travel as he tries to go for the layup. Eagles turn it over. Now a substitution for Southeastern. Number 12, Greg Brown on the court, and Aquarius James will check out. Chavez Smith brings it up court for Southeastern. This one is stolen away. Duncanson all alone takes the easy layup. Already Marquise Duncanson with 8 points, and the Eagles lead it 13-2. Here is the drive to the hole, and a foul will be called, and Smith will head to the line for 2 shots. Marcus Dixon called for the foul, his first, team foul number 1. Chavez Smith at the line shooting 2. First of 2 from Smith is up. It bounces off the rim and comes out. Substitution now for the Eagles, Stephen Branch, who scored 11 points last week. He's now on the court. Dixon will have a seat. He'll just have a talk with Coach Jones. We'll see him back before long. Number 2 from Smith, swishes. 1 out of 2 goes Chavez Smith. He's on the board with 1. 13-3, the Eagles lead. 15-20 and counting left in the first half. Eagles work the perimeter, back and forth. Walker now inside the paint, finds Bowman in the corner. Duncanson on the Trinity Christian Academy logo over near the sideline. Now Duncanson trying to work his way around 3 defenders. Ball worked out toward the corner, 3-point shot from Stephen Branch, and he buries it. That is already the 4th three-pointer for the Eagles, and they lead it now 16-3. That was a huge 3-point shot. The Eagles worked that perimeter to perfection, and Branch swish, nothing but net. Chargers back it up near midcourt, shot clock at 5. Smith looking for an opportunity. He tries to go inside, loses the ball, grabbed by Brandon Tucker. Eagles now with possession. 14-20 and counting in the half. Duncanson thought about a 3. Instead he fed Tucker. 3-pointer off the rim. That was from the corner. Rebound by Hainyard, and he goes the distance and gets the easy layup. Darius Hainyard now with 4 points. 4 of the 5 that the Chargers have put on the board. Just past the 14-minute mark. Shaquille Walker loads up. A 3-point shot hits off the front of the rim. Chargers back it up near midcourt. They dot down the court very quickly. 3-pointer now off the rim from Curry. Ball loose over near the Trinity bench. It'll be tapped back court, but that was Duncanson of the Eagles, so no violation. And this one gets away from Glenn Grover. He just simply lost control, and that is out of bounds. Eagles will have possession. Now coming onto the court for the Eagles for the first time tonight, Nick Baskin Jr. He scored 9 points for the Eagles last week. Very good in the first half especially. Baskin now over near midcourt, finds Duncanson. Dixon, and again the Eagles working it around. Long NBA range 3 for Marquise Duncanson, and it is good. Duncanson hit that one well behind the 3-point arc. He now has 11, an NBA Ranger and then some. That one knocked out of bounds as Hainyard tries to go up top for the layup. Trinity Baptist 19, Southeastern Baptist 5, 12:56 left in the half. That one gets away from Greg Brown, through his hands, out of bounds on the pass attempt. And now we're going to have Whistle on the right side of the court. Eagles in the home whites, going from left to right across your screen and your radio dial. Southeastern Baptist in the road blacks. They're going from right to left. This is Branch, three-point shot. Stephen Branch buries his second three of the night. Already 6 3-pointers on the board for Trinity Baptist College. It's a 17-point lead. Ball tipped out of bounds off of the Eagles, so Southeastern will maintain possession. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They will inbound right from underneath their own goal. Long three-point shot off to the right. That was Montez Green with that effort. 22-5, Eagles lead. Duncanson will bring it up court very slowly. Duncanson back near midcourt. Three-point shot from the line as he stepped right up the line. That's his first three-point miss. Rebound by number 35 on McCain. He takes the shot, but it's off the rim. Long pass from Dixon to Shaquille Walker all alone, but he could not get the open layup to fall. And we're going to have a full 60-second timeout. So we'll be back in 60 seconds with more Eagles basketball on the Eagles Radio Network. Of course, those of you watching on YouTube, stay with us. You'll see the gentlemen take the court again at the end of this timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would encourage you to enjoy our concessions.
Hey, remember at halftime to get me a printout, please. Well, at least this is working. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. The Eagles up to a 17-point lead. 22-5. We have not even reached the midway point of the first half. Chargers will inbound on the right side of the court and bring it up court slowly. Montez Green with the ball, trying to get through two Eagles defenders. Pass attempt knocked away. It is grabbed by Patrick Jackson. He dishes off the Branch and gets the layup to fall. 8 points already for Stephen Branch. Jackson, Branch, Dixon, Baskin, and Ross Freeman on the court now for Coach John D. Jones. Here's a pull-up jumper missed by Haymard. Long pass down court. Jackson, spin move, could not get it to fall. A lot of fast-paced action. Chargers get the rebound, bring it up court, slow it down just a little bit. Bounce pass to the left side, and a blocked shot by Ross Freeman as Curry tried to get in for the layup. Eagles work it up court very quickly. Baskin for three. That's Patrick Jackson with his three-pointer. A couple of these Eagles I haven't had a chance to meet in person yet. These new freshmen on the team. Still getting used to their names and their faces. There's a shot attempt by the Chargers. It comes up empty. Baskin goes downtown, wide open on a layup that rolls around the rim and comes off. Rebound by McLean. It is a very big crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. Fans on the stage as well behind the left side of the goal. We just passed the halfway mark here in the first half. Nick Baskin brings it up court very slowly after getting a rebound. Bounce pass to Jackson over on the left side. And we're going to have a whistle as Jackson tried to get around his defender. That's going to be on the floor. Foul called on Montez Green, his first personal. Team foul number 2. Eagles will inbound on the offensive side of the field, standing right at the Chargers bench. Baskin taking his 5 seconds to get it in. He steps in bounds, gets the pass right back from Stephen Branch. 8 to shoot. Baskin steps inside the arc, pulls back, jump shot is good. That is a 2-point shot for Nick Baskin Jr. Eagles lead it 29 to 5. Quick transition up the court, then the Chargers slow things down. Antonio Curry finds some help on the right side and Trey Cook. And that's going to be a foul as Cook goes up for the shot. Patrick Jackson will be charged with his first personal foul. That is team foul number 3 on the Eagles. 2 shots coming up for number 3, Trey Cook. Trey Cook with his first free throw of the night, bounces in and out. Overall, at the moment, Southeastern is 1 out of 3 from the line. Been a very clean game, not many fouls have been called. Dixon checks out. Now on the court for Coach Jones, Rodney Robinson. Coach John D. Jones in his 8th year from Liberty University. Here's free throw number 2. It is good for Trey Cook. He's on the board with 1. 29 to 6, the Eagles lead. Eagles get the ball past the midway strike. Jackson takes it to the hole and reverse layup. 5 points now for Patrick Jackson. A lot of action here in the first half. A long 3-point shot from Fielder. Trajan Fielder does miss the 3-point effort, however. 25-point lead for the Eagles. It is 31 to 6. Eagles work the perimeter. Jackson for 3. Patrick Jackson with his second 3-pointer of the night. Eagles lead 34 to 6. Chargers get it up court pretty quickly. Jump shot, no good. Eagles with the rebound. That one stolen away by the Chargers. Fielder on the move. He finds some help in Cook. Cook goes up for the layup and draws the foul. Basket does not fall. Foul called on Ross Freeman, his first, and team foul number 3 on Trinity Baptist. 2 shots coming for Trey Cook. He hit 1 out of 2 just a moment ago. First of 2 for Trey Cook is in and out. That one looked like it was heading down. Bounced out, however. Substitution now for the Eagles. Brandon Tucker, Andrew Bowman, Marquise Duncanson, and Shaquille Walker all head back onto the court. Rodney Robinson stays on the court, so 4 new Eagles. Trey Cook missed his first. He still has another opportunity with free throw number 2. It is up and it is good. Cook hits 1 out of 2. The Eagles lead at 34 to 7. The clock has 8 minutes showing. 8 minutes, 0 seconds, and now we're back underway. Tucker brings it up court slowly for the Eagles. Eagles work down the clock again. Tucker charges inside, dishes it off to Bowman with the layup. Bowman with his first basket of the night. 36 to 7, a 29-point lead for Trinity Baptist College. This is a very talented team. The Eagles undefeated in both the preseason and the regular season. 3-point shot. That coming from James, that hits off the rim. The Eagles won 3 preseason games down in Costa Rica. Then they defeated Florida State College of Jacksonville by 2 points before defeating Florida Gateway last weekend. A foul called on Darius Henler. That is his first. It is on the floor. The Eagles will inbound underneath their own goal. Rodney Robinson gets it inside to Bowman and a whistle as the ball got into play. The delay was for a shot clock to be reset. a fresh 30 seconds, no foul, no change of possession. Eagles will inbound, 7:15 left in the half. Shot clock has been reset to 30. Rodney Robinson again will inbound. The official holding on to the ball. Not sure what the delay is all about this time. The game clock has been reset, so that's what it was. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the half. Robinson's inbound pass is knocked out of bounds by Chris Early. Chris Early wearing number 22 for Southeastern Baptist. Eagles inbound, work down the clock to 24 seconds. Bowman takes a bounce pass, spin move just outside the lane, no good. Rebound by Ardarius Phillips. Long three-point shot in and out from Trajan Fielder. Rebound by the Eagles. However, Duncanson stepped out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be Chargers' ball. Duncanson got the long rebound off the three-point attempt, but as he pulled it in, he stepped across the baseline. So Chargers inbound with a fresh 30 seconds. Good defense by the Eagles, and Robinson strips the ball. Chargers get it right back. And a block shot. Rodney Robinson rejects Darius Hayner. Goes the distance, hits the basket, and the foul. Basket is good. Foul on DeQuarius James, his first. Team foul number 4. Brandon Tucker took a long pass all the way down the court. Drew the foul as he got the layup. Chance for Brandon Tucker at the old-fashioned three-point play. Tucker, the senior, gets the free throw up and in. That is the first free throw attempt for the Eagles, who lead 39-7. And we're going to have a foul called on Rodney Robinson. No argument, pointed to himself. Took the responsibility for the foul. That is his first and team foul number 5 for the Eagles. 6:32 left on the clock. It will start ticking when the ball is inbounded. Inbound pass to Phillips behind midcourt. And again, the shot clock not reset, so we're going to inbound once again. Game clock might also have to be reset. It now reads 6:29. Well, looks like they had 3 seconds taken off the game clock. It did not get reset to 6:32. Ball is stripped away once again. Shaquille Walker got a hand on it. Long pass to Tucker. He fed Robinson, but a block shot by James, who also pulled down the rebound. And a whistle and a traveling violation on Darius Henward. That is a turnover, and the Eagles, already leading by 22, will inbound. Again, Coach John D. Jones, also the athletic director here at Trinity Baptist College. We want to thank Crystal Lawrence of Trinity Christian Academy and Trinity Ministries, and Calvin Graybow for getting us on the air tonight on FM 91.7 The Truth. We air Trinity Christian Academy football, but they're off this Friday night. There's a long pass down court towards Haynyard, and the layup is no good, but he will go to the line for 2 shots. We'll see which Eagles defender gets the call. Brandon Tucker with his first foul. Team foul number 6. 2 free throws coming for Darius Henward. First attempts from the line tonight. And a little hand for the gentleman with the rag. A little housekeeping duty underneath the goal. At this level, we typically see the players doing that, but some of the fans helping out tonight. Here's Darius Henward with the first of 2 free throws. It is up and good. Trinity Christian Academy varsity football finished its regular season play last week. 10 wins, no losses. Week number 11 tonight. A whole lot of other teams in competition tonight. The conquerors of Trinity Christian Academy waiting to see who their playoff participant will be next Friday night. That will be a home game for the Conquerors. Henyard buries both free throws. It's still a 30-point lead for the Eagles, 39-9. Congratulations to the Conquerors on an undefeated season. Nick Baskin takes the pass from Shaquille Walker, lays it in, his second score of the night. Eagles lead back up to 32. So we'll be back with GCA football next Friday night on The Truth. That was Rodney Robinson with the air ball, rebounded by the Chargers. Short jump shot, no good from Montez Green. Victor Melendez now on the court for Coach Jones. He gets the pass, goes the distance, dishes it off to Shaquille Walker. Walker, though, called for traveling before he's able to get the layup off the glass. So no shot for Shaquille Walker. He's going to head to the sideline. Andrew Bowman and now Jakari Randolph checking in for Coach Jones. First time tonight we saw Jakari Randolph take the court. That's a gentleman who hit that major three-pointer from the corner. Eagles at that moment led by 5. That three-pointer gave them an 8-point lead, and they won it by 10. That was with 13 seconds left on the clock. 41-9 right now. Eagles lead. They get the ball past the timeline. Baskins near midcourt directing traffic. Dishes it off to Randolph, who backs it up near midcourt. Freeman to Baskins. Eagles not letting the ball touch the floor. Chargers on the defense, shot clock down to 5. Bounce pass into Bowman. Spin jump from inside the lane, no good. It hits the rim. Chargers, though, pick up the rebound and get up court very quickly. Going all the way was Phillips. He misses a layup, but it was tapped in by Alon McLean, his first score of the night. We will check things over. Clayton McDaniel, our official scorekeeper, we're going to check with him at halftime as we get the opportunity. 15 seconds now to shoot for the Eagles. Freeman for 3, no good, off the left side of the rim and out of bounds, last touched by McLean. So Eagles will get a fresh 30 seconds. The ball did hit the rim. 3:39 left to go in the half. Freeman, Melendez, Randolph, Bowman, and Baskin on the court for the Eagles. Grover, Curry, Henyard, McLean, and Green for the Chargers. Shot clock down to 16. Melendez near midcourt. He's directing traffic, gives it off to Baskin, back on the left side at the stripe. Baskin gets around one defender, spin move, now comes back and gets the fadeaway jump shot for Nick Baskin. That is his third of the night. He has 6 points. Coming up on the 3-minute mark of the first half. Eagles lead 43-11. Defense by 2 Eagles, but a foul. Looks like Andrew Bowen might get called for his first. That is the call. That is team foul number 7. And that will be a 1-and-1 situation for Darius Henyard. Darius Henyard was 2 for 2 earlier in the half from the line. He has a total of 6 points. 1-and-1 for Henyard, the big man on the Southeastern Baptist roster. Henyard waiting for a little more housekeeping duty. This time the official does the honor. And 1-and-1, official still holding the ball, gets it now to Henyard. Front end of the 1-and-1. It is up and off the back of the rim, but he gets the bounce. Ball goes through. Another free throw coming for Henyard. 7 points now for the big man. Henyard aims and shoots, and this one's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Freeman of the Eagles. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. 43-12, Trinity Baptist College leads. Victor Melendez at the top of the arc. Eagles again work the ball around the perimeter. Baskin takes the pass from Randolph. Finds Melendez in the corner for three. This one's off the rim. Freeman with the rebound, but we have a whistle. Looks like Freeman might be called over the back. No, that is Skylar Snook who is called for the foul, over and back. My mistake, Skylar Snook, one of our new freshmen. I have not had a chance to meet him or Ross Freeman in person yet. Snook wearing number 22, Freeman number 12. The 1-and-1 from Montez Green. He hits a free throw and he will get a second. Montez Green, free throw number 2 is also good. 43-13 with 2:33 and counting left in the half. Ebony Smith, Gina Ingram, you just saw, they played earlier. Southeastern Baptist won that women's game 70-50. Eagles again work the perimeter. Three-pointer for Randolph from the corner. Very similar to that shot we talked about from last week. This one did not fall, however. Green behind the arc. Pull up, three-point jumper. No good, and a whistle. 2 shots coming up for Southeastern. Andrew Bowman called for his second foul of the night. Team foul number 9, and 2 free throws coming for Alangi McLean. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly. McLean, first of 2, is good. Chargers doing a great job from the line, and a substitution for the Eagles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 free throws. 14 attempts for Southeastern Baptist. Eagles have taken 1 free throw. Brandon Tucker hit that one, 1 for 1. Here is free throw number 2. It spins around and drops in. So now 10 out of 15, a nice 67% from the line are the Chargers here in half number 1. 43-16. Eagles get it up court very quickly. Randolph inside the paint. Misses the shot. Rebound by McLean. Contact, no call at midcourt. Loose ball underneath the goal. First attempt by Henyard does not fall. The second attempt doesn't fall either. Eagles, though, tap it out of bounds. Southeastern will inbound. 1:35 and counting left to go. McLean thought about a 3, but Patrick Jackson got on top of him. He pulled it down and found some help underneath, and Henyard, who lays it in off the glass. 9 points for Darius Henyard. 25-point lead for the Eagles, 43-18. And now they're up court. Eagles trying to set up another opportunity to score. Working down the shot clock, it now hits 11. Patrick Jackson takes the pass from Duncanson, spins his way inside and lays it in off the glass. 10 points for Patrick Jackson here in the first half. We are under a minute left in the half. 49 seconds and counting. Green brings it up slowly, now charges his way inside, gets around 2 defenders. That is Montez Green with his first field goal. Nice, easy layup. 45-20. Eagles are now working down the clock. It stands at 30. Jackson finds Branch. Duncanson now the recipient of the pass. He's going to back it up. Shot clock at 10. Duncanson from outside the arc. Jump shot, 3-point attempt off the front of the rim. McLean with the rebound. Chargers are going to look probably for the final shot of the first half. Green guarded by Duncanson. Can't get around his defender. Shot clock is off. Loses control of the ball. Robinson does not beat the buzzer, and that'll bring us to halftime. 45-20, the Eagles lead. 25-point lead as we head into the intermission. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the halftime show here on YouTube TBC Eagles and FM 91.7, the Eagles Radio Network, back in 3 minutes. SBC Eagles, and we are also on the radio, FM 91.7 The Truth here in Jacksonville on the Eagles Radio Network. I'm Ray Bureau. My son Dean is a cameraman on the YouTube feed, and Mr. Tom Murphy is our producer at the radio station. Trinity Baptist leads 45-20. Coach John D. Jones in his 8th year out of Liberty University. This is the second game of the season for the Eagles. They won last week 81-71 over Florida Gateway College, and they lead by 25 at halftime. This is the first game of the season for Southeastern Baptist College. The Chargers led by Mr. Brad Phillips, the head coach. The leading scorer on the court, Marquise Duncanson for Trinity Baptist. He has 11 points. Patrick Jackson is next with 10. Stephen Branch, 8. Nick Baskin Jr., 6. Brandon Tucker with 3. Shaquille Walker has 5. And Andrew Bowman with 2. And if I did my math correctly, that's a total of 45 points for the Eagles. Southeastern Baptist College, Trey Cook has 2 points. Chavez Smith 1, Montez Green 4. Alongi McLean, he has 4 points as well, and the Chargers' leading scorer, Darius Henyard with 9 points. Darius, a freshman from Vicksburg, Mississippi, played his high school ball at Warren Central High School. This is a very young team, Southeastern Baptist College. 2 sophomores and everyone else on the roster freshmen. Chavez Smith, Trey Cook, Glenn Grover, Antonio Curry, Deshaun Singleton, Greg Brown, Montez Green, Matthias Pruitt, DeQuarius James, Darius Henyard, Chris Early, Ardarius Phillips, Trajan Fielder, Alonge McLean, and Isaiah Lemus, all freshmen for Coach Brad Phillips. Jacob Jennings and Jalen Lett, the 2 sophomores on the Chargers roster. That's a young team, but they're showing signs that they have some very good talent on that Chargers roster. Trinity Baptist also very young this season. They do have a couple of seniors, Marcus Dixon and Brandon Tucker. A couple of juniors on the roster as well, but mostly sophomore and 10 freshmen for Coach John Jones. But this is a very, very talented team. The foul trouble, nobody in any serious foul trouble. The leading man with fouls is Trinity's Andrew Bowman. He has 2. For the Eagles, Marcus Dixon and Brandon Tucker, Ross Freeman, Patrick Jackson, Skylar Snook, Jaquale Walker, and Rodney Robinson all have 1 foul. Number 5, Antonio Curry. Number 13, Montez Green. Number 20, DeQuarius James. And number 21, Darius Henyard. Each have 1 foul for Trinity Baptist College. This is the 2018 Eagles Tip-Off Classic. Weber International University played St. Andrews earlier this afternoon. Weber won that ball game. The final score escapes me, but Weber won it somewhere by about a 10-point margin or so. That game was also live streamed on TBC Eagles. Also earlier tonight, Southeastern Baptist defeated Trinity Baptist on the women's court. That score was 70-50, and right now the Eagles have a 25-point lead over the Chargers at halftime. Tomorrow afternoon, starting at noon, right here on this court, Southeastern Baptist will play Weber International. That is at 12 p.m. The women's Southeastern Baptist team will play Trinity College of Florida at 2 p.m. I do have to apologize. We are not able to live stream that on our YouTube feed, but for good reason for us here at Trinity Baptist College. The Eagles men's soccer team is participating in the South Region Championship game against Pensacola Christian College. Dean and I will be out there video streaming that on TBC Eagles on YouTube. That is a 1 p.m. kickoff. We're then going to rush in here and hopefully be able to start the Trinity Baptist College against St. Andrews video live stream on YouTube. That tip-off is scheduled for 4 o'clock. It could start later because of those 2 earlier ball games. In that women's game this afternoon, Michelle Jones led Trinity Baptist College with 15 points. Ebony Smith and Tamara Brown each had 7. Jayla Green, Madison O'Day, Melanie Newton each scored 6, and Gina Ingram had a basket for the Eagles as well. The leading scorer on the court, however, was Southeastern Baptist College's Natanya Wilkerson with 17 points. She was followed by Alexis Hubbard with 12, Tamisha Gray with 10, McCoya Jordan with 8, Tyra Connerly scored 6, Michaela Laster had 4, and Amaya Hardnett had a 3-pointer, and that was a buzzer beater as the second quarter and the first half both came to an end. We're going to pause right here for 3 minutes, and we're going to be back with the rest of the halftime show and get ready for the second half between the Eagles and the Chargers on YouTube, TBC Eagles, and on FM 91.7 The Truth, the Eagles Radio Network. And now we welcome back all of our viewers on TBC Eagles on YouTube. In case you missed that announcement while the sound was off, next Friday night, Ave Maria University right here. That will be a video only for those of you watching on YouTube. Dean will work the camera, but I'll be doing playoff basketball for Trinity Christian Academy. Underway, and right away, Darius Henyard hits a three-point shot. Score is 45-23 in favor of the Eagles. Chargers steal that one away in a fast break. Antonio Curry. And I'm telling you, the Chargers living up to their name as we get started here in the second half. (45-25), a 5-point run by the Chargers as we start half number 2. This shot rebound by Shaquille Walker, he could not convert. Chargers on the move now, going from left to right across your screen and your radio dial. 3-point shot now is no good from D'Quarius James. Brandon Tucker pulls in the rebound. D'Quarius James, a freshman from Vicksburg, Mississippi. The man who just hit that three-pointer, Darius Henyard, also from Vicksburg's Warren Central High School. He's a freshman as well. That ball stolen away by Grover. He's going to go the distance, miss the layup. A lot of body contact with Marquise Duncanson, but no call. Very fast transition for the Eagles. Andrew Bowman gets his own rebound off the ball to hit the rim. Then he turns around and dumps it in for his second bucket of the night. 4 points now for Andrew Bowman. First basket for the Eagles in the second half. Their lead is 22. Down the court goes Trey Cook, and as he tries to take it up, he's going to draw the foul and get himself 2 free throws. Foul called on Marquise Duncanson. That is his first, and that is team foul number 1 of the second half. Trey Cook will go to the line. He's 2 out of 4. Southeastern Baptist, 10 for 15 free throw shooting in the first half. Trinity Baptist, 1 for 1. First free throw from Cook, no good. That's been his pattern so far tonight. Miss make, miss the first. As Rodney Robinson now checks in for Andrew Bowman. Rodney Robinson, a freshman, 6'3" guard from Gainesville, Florida. Free throw number 2 from Cook off the back of the rim. Eagles will chase it down on their offensive side of the court. Robinson picks it up, goes the distance, and gets the layup. The basket is good for Robinson. I was writing down the score. I didn't see what that cheer was all about. Long pass from Dixon to Walker, who stays in bounds, passes it to Tucker. 3-point shot is good. Brandon Tucker, his first 3 of the night. He has a total of 6. 52-25, and we're going to have a foul on the right side of the court. Marcus Dixon will be called for his second and first of the second half. Team foul number 2. Team foul number 2 of the second half for the Eagles. Glenn Grover at the line for the first time tonight. Officials now talking things over with players on both teams underneath the goal. Andrew Bowman getting ready to come back onto the court after free throw number 1 from Glenn Grover. Marcus Dixon might be coming out. He's heading over to the scorer's table. Grover has not shot a free throw tonight. No points thus far. He has a chance to get on the board right here. 52-25, Eagles lead, 17:41 left to play. First of 2 is good. As far as I understand, this is the first game of the season for the Chargers. So Glenn Grover now on the board, first time this season. Free throw number 2 coming up for Grover, a freshman from New Orleans, Louisiana, Huntsville High School, and he just went 2 for 2 from the line. Duncanson pulls it up court, slows down, backs it up, now finds Tucker, 3-point shot, too strong. Robinson rebounds, second chance, no good. The ball batted around, grabbed by Tucker on the right side of the lane. Little volleyball action in those last couple of seconds. Duncanson now standing by himself at the midcourt circle, finds Tucker, back to Duncanson. Eagles work the ball inside to Bowman. Now Tucker takes the pass, dishes it off, 7 seconds to shoot. Walker for 3 from the corner. Yes! Eagles very patient, looking for a good shot to take, and Shaquille Walker hits the 3. 55-26, loose ball now over near the sideline, and the Eagles grab possession of the ball. Marquise Duncanson behind the back, inside the lane, Robinson. Robinson, it is good. I was waiting for the official. I didn't know Robinson was behind the line. Full timeout called by the Chargers. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagles Radio Network. Players will return to the court in just a moment. Eagles lead at 58-26, 16:27 left on the clock. It's been a very fast-paced game. The Eagles jumped off to a huge lead very early in the game. Chargers have played much better basketball from that point. The Eagles at one point, led by 32 points, had a 25-point lead at the half. Right now it is 22, 58-26. There's the second horn. We had a slight delay before the timeout officially began. Coach Jones and Coach Phillips both talking with the officials. Back underway, Chargers inbound, and they're going to have to go the length of the court. Antonio Curry finds some help inside, but his pass is too strong through the hands of Trey Cook. That's a turnover. Eagles will take possession. 22-point lead. 58-26. Been battling this cough for quite some time. It's gotten a lot better. Now Duncanson over by the TBC mark. Finds Bowman. Jump shot is good. 2-point shot. Bowman just inside the stripe. Andrew Bowman now with 6. 60-26 now in favor of the Eagles. 30, I think I did the math wrong earlier. That's now a 32-point lead as that layup from Haynard is good. 14 points now for Darius Haynard. He leads his team. He is a leading scorer on the court at the moment, as a matter of fact. Walker tried to dish it off, but he stepped out of bounds first. But a foul is going to be called instead, and that is Darius Haynard with his second. That is team foul number 1. Aquarius James will check out. New man on the court, number 12, Greg Brown. Reset shot clock. That's the reason for the delay. So officials now want to make sure both the shot clock and the game clock are correct. Game clock reset to 15:21. Fresh 30 seconds. Eagles inbound, but it's tapped away. And a fast break coming up for the Chargers. Glenn Grover goes the distance, gets his first field goal of the night. He now has 4 points. 30-point lead now for the Eagles, 60-30. Tucker and Duncanson play catch. Duncanson then loads up for a 3. It's off the rim. Tucker back at midcourt, finds Duncanson, who tries to get inside. The ball's batted away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Glenn Grover and Darius Henyard on the defense. Kept the Eagles from getting off the shot, and now a substitution. Onto the court, Trajan Fielder, freshman from Philadelphia, Mississippi. Haven't heard of a Philadelphia, Mississippi until now. Long three-pointer from Walker, a little bit too strong. And this pass goes out of bounds and almost into the concession stand. That is a turnover. We've seen that basketball and some volleyballs go into the concession stand several times last year, and volleyball this year as well. Concession stand on the right side of the court facing the players. Nice big opening. And again, that ball will find its way in the concession stand. Hey, it's working hard all night too. Sometimes it needs to refresh itself. 60-30, Eagles lead. Duncanson brings it up court very slowly. Game clock at 14:20 and counting. Bounce pass inside to Dixon. He finds Tucker for three from the corner. It is good. Brandon Tucker, 9 points. 6 of those on 2 3-point shots. Also had a deuce and a free throw. Only free throw the Eagles have shot tonight. And now we're going to have a foul against Trinity Baptist, or check that against Southeastern Baptist. If I saw that correctly, I believe that was Trajan Fielder, number 30. That is his first. Team foul number 2. And the Eagles again will bring it up court slowly, trailing, or leading rather, by 33. 13:48 left in the game. Eagles again keeping the ball off the floor. Now Randolph tries to go inside, loses control. Fielder strips it away, finds some help in the corner. Long pass to Grover, who buries a three-pointer right from the corner. Glenn Grover, now with 7 from New Orleans, Louisiana, 6-foot 2-inch freshman guard. Eagles again just passing the ball, keeping it off the floor. It's been very successful for them tonight. Duncanson tries to dribble inside and has the ball stripped away. It will stay with the Eagles, and they have 9 seconds on the shot clock. Brandon Tucker will inbound right in front of his own bench. Eagles on the offensive side. Shot clock now down to 6. Duncanson looking for a chance to get around a defender. Finds Tucker. Jakari Randolph from the corner for 3. It hits the rim. Out of bounds. Last touch by Dixon. Again, the Eagles passing the ball, not holding on to it very long, making little contact with the floor. And now we're going to have a technical foul called on Brandon Tucker after a body check foul before the ball was even inbounded. So for Tucker, that will go as personal foul number 2, and then number 3 on the technical foul. That's 2 team fouls added as well, and that will now be 4 in the half for the Eagles. Well, there's a technical foul, so there should be some free throws coming, but it looks like they're going to inbound the ball instead of shoot some free throws. Not sure of that decision. Tucker was teed up. Oh well, Chargers inbound, trailing by 30. It's 63-33. Chargers get it up court pretty quickly. Then they work it back towards the midcourt stripe. Going to the inside is Phillips. He draws the foul. Looks like Rodney Robinson, and that is the call. That is his second. Team foul number 4. 2 free throws coming for our Darius Phillips. So Phillips at the line for the first time tonight. He is now on the board. That's his first point as free throw number 1 goes through. Brian Collier, Ross Freeman back onto the court. Robinson and Tucker will both have a seat. At the moment, it's a 29-point lead for the Eagles, pending free throw number 2. Phillips taking his time, getting off the shot. It's now up, in and out, rebound by Marcus Dixon. That's Dixon's specialty. He's a very good rebounder. He won't light up the scoreboard very often, but he's terrific on defense, a great ball passer, and he will pull down the rebounds. Don't have to score a bunch of points to help a team win a ball game. Ross Freeman for 3, just off the mark. Hits the rim and comes out. Here's to Arias Henyard. Might have gotten away with a travel as he got inside the lane, but he gets the layup to fall. He is the leading scorer on the court with 16 points. Under the 12-minute mark now. Trinity Baptist 63. Southeastern Baptist 36. Dixon finds Branch, who tries a three-point shot from the corner. It does not fall. Now Darius Phillips works the ball to the left side. Trajan Fielder feeds Phillips back to the hole, high off the glass, miss. Second chance, no. Third chance, no from Greg Brown. None of those shots fell in, and the Eagles get a break and a rebound. 11-15 and counting. Baskin from the TBC logo in the offensive side of the court. Eagles going from right to left, wearing the home whites. That ball is stripped away by McLean. One-on-one, and he will draw a very unnecessary foul on Baskin. And McLean gets the layup to drop, and he will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. For Baskin, that's his first foul, and team foul number 5. And on that play, Baskin might have been better off just letting McLean take the layup, not drawing the unnecessary foul. Big lead for the Eagles, 63-38, 25 points. McLean at the line for the first time tonight. Nope, check that. First time in the second half. He was 2 for 2 in half number 1. Patrick Jackson now checks in for Marcus Dixon. Free throw is up, and it is good. McLean now with 7. 63-39, TBC Eagles lead. Ball caught up in the corner by Freeman. He gets it back to midcourt for Jackson. Eagles again working the ball around the perimeter. Baskin will now dribble, try to get around McLean. Couple of passes to the corner. Stephen Branch, he buries it. That's his third 3 of the night. He has 11 total points. 66-39 in favor of the Eagles. They've been in control all night long after building up a big lead early in the first half. 3-point effort by Fielder is off the rim. Baskins pulls down the rebound. Chargers player at the scorer's table, ready to check in. It looks like James. Ball stolen away by Henyard. He will take a fast break, then pull up for 3 off the rim. This one stays in bounds. Shakari Randolph picks it up off the floor. Finds Baskins over in the corner. And now a 3-point shot and another Branch. 14 points for Branch. Stephen Branch lighting things up in his first couple of ball games. This freshman from Windermere, Florida, down in the Orlando area, he has hit many three-pointers in just a couple of ball games. That spin move by Henyard comes up short. Baskins brings it up court for the Eagles. Charges toward the hole. Layup no good. Tried to go 1-on-3. And now Southeastern Baptist on the offensive charge. To the hole goes Phillips, and he lays in the layup. His first field goal of the night. Phillips now with 3 points. Just past the 9-minute mark. 69-41 Eagles lead. Again, a very big crowd, near capacity, not many empty seats, if any. Eagles fans also lining up the stage. Patrick Jackson for 3 as the Eagles work the ball around to the left corner. It does not fall. Very quick transition up the court, and traveling violation will be called. No, it'll be a foul on the floor. For a moment, the official looked like he was going to signal traveling. Instead, he calls a foul on Trinity's Jakari Randolph. Number 1 for Randolph, number 6 on the Eagles in the second half. Foul on the floor, so Southeastern will inbound. 8:33 left to play. Horn sounded and indicating a substitution, and Antonio Curry is waiting to check in. One official across the court at the scorer's table. I don't know what he's discussing, but now a substitution as Curry comes in and McLean checks out. Eagles lead at 69-41. It's a 28-point lead. Southeastern inbounds right underneath its own goal. 25 seconds on the shot clock. There's the inbound pass, an NBA 3 from Curry. He buries it. Nothing but net, and the three-pointer is good, and Antonio Curry now has 5. Eagles still with a big 25-point lead. Coach is starting to work down the clock with 8:12 and counting left to go. Shot clock down to 10. Branch thought about a 3 from the corner instead. Like I said, they're going to work down the clock. Ball gets away from Jackson with 4 seconds left to shoot. Contact and a whistle. And a foul will be called on Antonio Curry. That is his second and team foul number 5. Eagles' next foul will put Southeastern in the bonus. Chargers still have 1 foul to give. Coach Jones has all 5 of his timeouts remaining. Coach Phillips has 2 fulls and a 30 left. Baskins for 3, in and out. It spun around, started to fall, and came out. That rebound by Phillips gets it up court very quickly and out of bounds. Last touch by Stephen Branch. 69-44, Eagles lead. Ball's out of bounds, 24 seconds to shoot. And the inbound pass will be tapped out of bounds. Only 1 second ticked off the clock. Chargers inbound. Bounce pass inside to Smith, and he gets the layup. That's his first field goal. 3 points total for Chavez Smith. He is a freshman from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Warren Central High School, one of 3 that I see on the roster from Vicksburg and Warren High School. 7:10 left in the game. Here's Branch with another 3. This one a little bit short. Eagles get the rebound. Randolph will bring it back to midcourt. Eagles can take their time. Got a fresh 30. Patrick Jackson now for 3 off the rim. He was wide open. Why not take the chance? Under 7 minutes to go. Long three-pointer once again by Antonio Curry. Another NBA range 3. It's good, and he has 8. It's now a 20-point lead for the Eagles, and Coach Jones will call his first timeout. Full timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagles Radio Network.
Didn't we both get up?
I did back you up. Don't look at me.
Yeah, I do. I can look at you however I want. Yeah.
Eagles are about to inbound. Before they do, let's pause for our radio stations to identify themselves on the Eagles radio network. Eagles inbound, and during the ID, the shot clock ran down to 7. Duncanson tried to pass it off. The ball was kicked, so the Eagles will get a fresh 30 seconds on the break. Glenn Grover with the violation, so Eagles now inbounding on the near side. Brandon Tucker ready to do the honors. We have 6:22 left to play. Eagles lead by 20, 69-49. Eagles inbound, Duncanson right in front of us. Finds Bowman over in the corner. The ball nearly tapped out of bounds. Now Duncanson back to the free throw line, takes the pass from Bowman and gets the short jump shot. Marquise Duncanson, his first basket of the second half. He now has 13 total points. Eagles have spread the scoring around very well like they did last week against Florida Gateway. Ball stripped away by Duncanson. Fast break. 2-on-1, Shaquille Walker looked like he was going to try to dunk it. Instead, didn't try to do anything fancy, just got a nice easy finger roll into the bucket. Shaquille Walker now with 10 points on the night. Good fancy move by Henyard. He misses his short jump shot, however. Andrew Bowman pulls down the rebound. Walker finds Bowman inside the paint on the other end of the court, and Bowman is able to hit the short jump shot. Andrew Bowman, a 6'6" sophomore, now has 8 points. Slow transition for the Chargers. They're trying to set up a good scoring opportunity. Ball pass now inside. Henyard gets the jump shot to spin and roll in, and for Darius Henyard, 18 points on the night. As we said a few times already, he's a game-high leading scorer. Dixon did not establish himself in the front court, so he's called for the backcourt violation as he takes the pass from Marquise Duncanson. .440 left to play. Eagles lead 75-51. Chargers taking their time. Shot clock down at 15. Henyard behind the arc. He finds Smith in the corner. Smith dribbles inside. Tried to go up for the layup. Ball stripped away by Bowman. Fast break for the Eagles. Marquise Duncanson on the other end is going to be tripped up, and he'll go to the line. Nope, it's on the floor. They're saying it was before he tried to shoot the ball. Glenn Grover called for his first foul. That's team foul number 6 on the Chargers. Both teams pretty much now in the bonus. One more foul will be number 7 either way. Tucker takes the inbound pass. Eagles work it outside to Walker. He's behind the three-point arc, dribbles, passes off to Tucker. Tucker comes around to the left side. Dixon underneath, takes the pass from Tucker. Marcus Dixon, a beautiful move inside, similar to a wall pass in soccer, and Dixon gets his first points of the night. Told you a lot about Marcus Dixon. He does a whole lot of other things in addition to scoring some points. Very good on defense as well. Dixon now gets the ball that was stripped away, picks it up, hits Tucker to Bowman underneath. Bowman lost control of the ball and is called for traveling as he tries to reclaim possession. 3:28 left to play. Victor Melendez will come back onto the court for the Eagles. He's waiting to be called in. Official gives him the signal. Bowman will step off. And the Chargers will inbound. They'll go the distance. 77-51, 26-point lead for Trinity Baptist College. 3-point shot for Curry, no good. Dixon pulls in the rebound, one of the things he does very well. He finds Duncanson on the right side. Duncanson tries to charge inside, and he will draw the blocking foul. 2 Chargers in the area. We'll see which one gets the call. And it's going to be Glenn Grover, his second, team foul number 7. That was called before the shot attempt by Duncanson, so 1-1 for Marquise Duncanson. This is only the second free throw attempt for the Eagles all night long. Duncanson, one of the better free throw shooters. He hits the front end, now with 14, pending free throw number 2. Duncanson around 70% from the line a year ago. Hits his first one tonight. Number 2 is off the front of the rim. 1 for 2 goes Duncanson. Eagles are 2 for 3 from the line. Short jump shot after a quick transition down court. And we're going to have a foul called on Victor Melendez. That is his first. Heading to the line for 2, Glenn Grover, who's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. A couple of new Eagles heading over to the scorer's table. Skylar Snook, Rodney Robinson, it looks like, and free throw number 1 from Grover is good. So Snook and Robinson back onto the court. 78-52, clock reads right at 3 minutes. Here is Glenn Grover, free throw number 2, and it bounces in, and it is good. So Glenn Grover, 4 for 4 from the line, 9 total points on the evening. Duncanson, Robinson, Snook, Melendez, and Tucker on the court for Coach Jones. Smith, Grover, Curry, Trey Cook, and Darius Henyard, or check that, Chris Early, on the court for Coach Phillips. So not Travis Cook, it is Early. This ball stripped away by Antonio Curry. He's going all the way. The basket is good on the layup. And a foul called on Marquise Duncanson. That is his second. And team foul number 8. 2 free throws coming up for Antonio Curry. These are his first attempts from the line. 8 points overall for Antonio Curry. A deuce and a couple of trays. Antonio Curry waiting for the official to give him the ball. Still the official holding on to the ball as another Charger heads over to check in. That is Trey Cook. He comes in, and Chris Early heads off to the sideline. And another substitution, Darius Henyard checks out. Number 41, Isaiah Lemus on the court now for the first time tonight. Free throw is good from Antonio Curry. He gets the 3-point play, 9 total points now for Curry. Eagles get it across the timeline quickly. Isaiah Lemus, a freshman from Coleman, Alabama, Good Hope High School. Onto the court now for Coach Phillips. Eagles lose control of the ball. Picked up by Smith. He goes all the way downtown and gets the layup unfeathered. 5 points now for Chavez Smith. It's a 20-point Eagles lead with 2 minutes left to go. Melendez gets inside, tries to hit Snook on the right corner. It's tapped out of bounds by Trey Cook. And a substitution now for Southeastern. Jaquarius James back onto the court. And Antonio Curry, who's going to take 9 points over to the bench with him. He had a great second half, all 9 points coming in the second period. Tucker gets it into Robinson, high off the glass, no good. Great rebound by Trajan Fielder. Fielder finds Smith very quickly, outside 3-point shot from Cook, no good. Rebound by Snook, he's going all the way, 1 man on each side for help. He dishes it off to Robinson. That short jump shot misses. 1:20 left to go. And the big man, Lemus, is on the board. Takes the pass, reverse layup. Isaiah Lemus, 6'6" freshman forward, got underneath and got on the board. Now we have a delay. Coach Jones trying to signal traveling violation, but Eagles are going to get the ball anyway. Oh, nope, that was a substitution call from Coach Jones. He looked like he was trying to give the traveling signal saying that the Chargers were traveling, but the Eagles have the ball. So my mistake, I misread that. Judah Hodges comes in now for Coach Jones. Also on the court wearing number 32, Brian Collier. Eagles work the ball to the top of the arc. Snook gets the spin move with 3 seconds left to shoot. Off the rim. Loose ball on the court, grabbed by Deshaun Singleton, who's on the court now for Southeastern Baptist. That is Fielder going the length and missing the fingertip roll. And we have 34 seconds left on the clock. Eagles lead it by 18, 78-60. They led by 25 at the half. Chargers had a big run coming out of the second half. And that one goes off the top of the glass. That is out of bounds. Another substitution for the Eagles. Victor Melendez in. Nick Baskins will head off, and he'll take 6 points with him. All of those came in the first half. 25 seconds and counting. The shot clock is off. Robinson gets hit at midcourt. He's all right. Eagles can just let the clock run out. Here's Robinson getting around one. Victor Melendez will back it up, and it looks like they are content to let the clock run down. It's 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that will do it. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 78, Southeastern Baptist College 60. Leading scorer on the court, Dearius Henyard with 18 points. And for the Eagles, Marquise Duncanson led the way with 14. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll do a wrap-up. Coach John Jones leading the players onto the court for closing prayer. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay with us whether you're watching or listening on The Truth on the Eagles Radio Network. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College on both TBC Eagles on YouTube and FM 91.7 The Truth. The Eagles win it 78-60. This is our first ever radio broadcast. We've been doing the YouTube streaming for several years, and joining us now is the head coach of the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, Mr. John D. Jones.
Ray, it's great to be here, and we're excited to be on the radio tonight to our local Jacksonville community.
Well, we're hoping that we can do more. Eagles basketball and other sports, got baseball and softball coming up. Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors varsity football is going to be back on next Friday night. That's where I'm going to be as the playoffs open up. But tonight we saw points scored from many different Eagles and many different Chargers, both teams spreading the ball around very well.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're excited to have the Chargers from Southeastern Baptist University out in Mississippi joining our league and joining the NCCA this year. So just getting to know Coach Phillips tonight, great guy, and did a great job with this program. But we're really excited about the way we played tonight. It was a balanced effort, and this is really the strength of our team, our ball movement, and our three-point shooting this year, which we haven't really typically been known as a three-point shooting team in years past, but we definitely are this year.
10 freshmen on the team. It's got to be difficult with bringing in so many new faces who haven't seen each other before, but one of the things you did is you got them together early, went down to Costa Rica, got them some action on the court in addition to some missionary work. Of course, doing the work of the Lord beats basketball any day. But
absolutely,
the players were able to mesh and learn how to play with each other 3 times, and you won all 3 of those games. Came back to Jacksonville, beat a fantastic Florida State College of Jacksonville team, then got a big win against Florida Gateway last week. No slouch themselves either.
No, absolutely. And so, yeah, we're, I guess, 6 in a row now for us going back to the Costa Rica games. But no question, down there was excellent for us in terms of not only being able to face great competition and really see kind of what we had in our freshman class, but also we have a couple key seniors that are back that are providing tremendous leadership in Brandon Tucker and Marcus Dixon, and then Marquise Duncanson, our junior. He's just really turned into a truly polished guard, and so those 3 guys have just been great leaders for us in helping us set the tone for being a culture that shares the ball and moves the ball and gets everybody involved.
Brandon Tucker, a big loss losing him last year, but we're all very happy to see him back on the court. He's just a terrific young man too, but he's going to be huge for you this year. You have a very tough South Region schedule this year. Pretty much any one of these 6 or 7 teams could end up winning the regular season and the tournament. They seem to all be very well evenly matched, is what I'm trying to say. What do you expect when you play these teams coming up during the season?
Well, you're right. We do have a great region, and it's competitive top to bottom, and so you're going to get tested every single night. And so, but we're just going to be focused on being the best that we can be right now. Early in the year, we're still trying to figure out, and our team, and we feel like we're very, very deep this year, and so trying to get everybody minutes, and like we did tonight, we were very productive in a lot of areas in terms of getting everybody in the game and getting everybody decent minutes. But it was great to see the guys coming, the second, even third team guys coming in and producing, playing hard, playing together as a team, moving the ball, finding the open shooter. It was fun to watch.
And speaking of producing, you got 14 out of both Marquise Duncanson and Stephen Branch. I'm telling you, I haven't seen the Eagles shoot 3-pointers as well as they've done tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, if I'm counting correctly, from beyond the arc. 14 each again from Marquise Duncanson and Stephen Branch. You had a couple of other players in double digits, Patrick Jackson, Shaquille Walker. Like you said, everybody's stepping up.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, last year I think we averaged 6 or 7 threes a game. Right now we're averaging double-digit threes, so that's definitely something that's a new look for us, and we're excited about it. So.
And you lost a couple of players from last year also. You got Bob Jones University coming in pretty soon. I know you have to get up and talk to your team in just a moment. We want to thank you. Bob Jones coming on December 1st, another big South Region opponent, very tough team. I know you want to go see your players right now, but thanks you for joining us on FM 91.7 The Truth and on TBC Eagles.
Awesome, thanks for having
John
me.
Jones, head coach and athletic director here at Trinity Baptist College, and that's here tonight. We want to thank Coach Jones. Dean Bureau, our YouTube cameraman, Tom Murphy, our radio producer in studio, Calvin Graybo, Crystal Lawrence for getting us on the air on the radio tonight. I'm saying good night and God bless Baptist College.